Yes, thank you for calling me in today. As you know, I'm a very busy archangel who gets called upon often for protection. And I don't mind because that is my role. And I'm more than happy to help bring people the strength and protection that they need when they are going through something that they feel that they need more protection from. However, um, because you know me, and because you know me as Archangel Michael, who can come and protect you, you are also forgetting a little bit about your own spiritual team, your own subconscious, your higher self, and your own personal guides. And while I do not mind that you call me in every time you need, you have also forgotten a little bit about your own protection and calling yourself in for protection. And so this is time for you to rely more on your own spiritual team, your own guides, because they're also there for you. They know exactly how to connect with you more and why I am always happy to help. You're wanting to call the specialists for you, and that really is your own spiritual team. My role for humanity has been one of long service, and I have been enjoying my process of being able to help you. I've learned so much about humanity from this perspective as well. This has been a honor to serve, but I am also very much looking forward to having quite a different role for the new earth. I will be helping in a different way as I would like now to be able to process things differently and see things differently and deal with things differently. I want to connect more with my family, my soul family, and be able to experience and help with the changes and the shift, and also the settling in period for the new earth. This is something that, shall we say, is a highlight, but also we have found our whole experience helping humanity, helping the planet, has been a tremendous highlight too. We have learnt more than we expected. We have experienced more than we ever had hoped for. And this has been a tremendous journey, which has given us so much food for thought. And we are profoundly excited for the shift ahead. Of course, more people are needing more support as the energies have been making them feel uncertain, as the ascension symptoms have been making them feel uncertain and a little bit worried. And this year has been very critical for us because we know that most of you are starting to become awakened. And because there's not that many people as there used to be to call on Jesus for example or for God, the archangels are taking a more direct approach while connecting to the spiritual people who are aware of our service to humanity, and they have been using us. And we have always helped. As I've said, we're always welcome in helping. We're always happy to help, and we're always welcoming to people who need us because we understand how challenging it is. I do want to remind you about your own spiritual team because this is definitely time for you to connect with them because they are there for you. And most times, someone can live a whole entire lifetime and never ask or never be aware of their own spiritual team. And this is not the case for you guys. You are very much aware that you have a whole collection of beings at your service willing to connect with you if you are open to it. And with the veil thinning and with all of the skill sets that you have been able to learn and grow from listening to all of these sessions, you are very much on your own journey, own path to be able to connect with your spiritual team and any archangel that you feel it could help you at this time. You may be surprised who you actually are more connected to and have direct links with. There is many of you that are Arcturian, and this is part of your soul family, and we are one. Obviously, all beings are connected and created from the same source. So we are all special and connected, and we're always happy to help whoever needs our help. You only merely need to ask. So this is an exciting time, as I have said, and as all archangels are feeling the excitement and also the relief. We understand that you are struggling at times and then ecstatic at times, and there is a wave of emotional energy that you're exploring as the earth itself is having these highs and lows as she is customizing and tuning herself. to be able to get ready to move forward. This is what normal planets do. This is quite fine. We are very much aware of the different species that are on your planet that are also trying to do their own thing. And also there are some that are very resistant to your awakening. They are trying to throw attention and do things that they think can throw a spanner in the works. And as your archangel of protection, I want you to know I never, I want to say I'm a perfectionist and I never drop the ball. And if there is anything that has ever happened to you has been for a purpose and a lesson, and I cannot change and interfere with your life growth and life purposes and lessons, that would be rude of me, and that would be rude of anyone to try and interfere with someone's life contract. That's not appropriate for anyone to do. And if anyone is trying to do that, they are ego-based and not considering or aware of the bigger picture here. So there are no victims as such. You're all playing out and experiencing what you wanted to experience on this earth. You are very masterful and very, very big multidimensional beings. And you have come here to have a lesser life, shall we say, but we don't mean it in a negative. You've wanted to be stripped from your skill sets that you have so diligently mastered through all your other lifetimes. You wanted to have a simple life on earth to be able to explore some emotions. The emotions have been hijacked because your planet has been hijacked because of a certain agenda. And that is something that has been monitored very heavily, not only through the archangels, but many other beings who have your best interests at heart. We have been watching so closely that for anyone to say that you have been under threat, for anyone to say that you are susceptible to the dark, that there is going to be the dark that's going to get you or control you or manipulate you. I mean, yes, there is manipulation on this planet, that is for sure, but you all got a choice. You could all awaken to the truths and use your intuition and grow from it, or you've chosen to stay awake, to stay asleep. This is individual choices here. While some people should be more awake than others, this is your learning and this is your growth, and we cannot interfere with your free will. And this is why we get excited when people start calling us in, because we are of service to you and we're more than happy to do what we can. However, remember, if you are asking for us to do something as absurd as to help you win lottery so you can win $1 million, we will not be granting that for you if this is not for your highest good. We have said this before in a few other sessions, and we repeat this again. We only give you what is for your best interests. And while your egos think you would be a much better person dealing with 3D people with $1 million in your account, it may not actually be the best for you. So we will help you the best way we can. If you're asking for certain help, we may see that there's other ways to go about it that are best for you, which may confuse you because you may feel like, hey, I didn't get what I wanted. Then we promise you we'll give you what you need versus what you want. And this is sometimes confusing for you because you get exactly what you need from our help, from our support, from our love, from our guidance, from our protection. However, you may complain and say, well, this isn't exactly what I wanted. And we say to you, with love, you are our children and we are serving you the dinner that is the best for you. And now, while you want to eat ice cream for your dinner, because you think that is the best and what you need, we are saying it's not always the case. And we hope that you like this analogy and not be triggered with your egos, but understand that we do see things from the bigger picture. If you kept having ice cream for dinner, you would not be able to enjoy your body's strength as your muscle mass faded and your fat content grew. And we understand that this is an analogy that we should have stopped a while ago, but we are having fun with you. Trust. You can trust and accept that what we're providing for you is for your greatest good. And if you are doubting that, that is growth that you need to process and work through in your shadow work. So there is us who are advanced beings who still have their awareness of the bigger picture here, trying to help you who are still under the veil, who are not as advanced with us. And this is not a judgment call, but this is the position of our playing roles here. And so we don't want you to be triggered by this. We're trying to help you simply by saying, we give you the most and the best that you can cope with and need. There's oftentimes where you're so close to being able to process and step forward and learn and be able to complete your life lesson by yourself. So while we know you've called us in and we know you're so desperately close, and we would love to just push you and help you and guide you that little bit further to complete that life purpose and mission, we would also be doing you a disservice if we piggybacked you through the crossing line on our backs, which of course we would love to do. You haven't achieved that yourself, and you have come here to experience life right now to achieve all of this for yourself. Well, again, we are here to help you. It may not be the help that you think we should be able to provide for you. And so your assumptions and your expectations of us may be quite different from what you truly do need. However, please still call upon us, because sometimes we will give you ice cream for your dinner because we love you and we know what you need and we know what you don't need. And so we want you to use your intuition more and use your own spiritual team more, because they are more in tune with you and you will be able to get more of a sense of their connection of what is best for you. And so we say this with much love and much protection always. You never need to worry about that.